We live? Are we live? Yes, we're live.
We live. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen, and this is a special episode because we are reviewing the awesome season 2, numero 2 of The Punisher. Now, before we get started, I have a wonderful colleague to my left, Arckatron.
We living our best life. Yes. What's going on, people? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yes, right. Good morning.
That's the end of the show.
Good
Bye.
afternoon, good night.
And to my right.
Yo, it's NERDSoul. That's right. NERDSoul. Make sure you check us out. Share it, subscribe, hit that like button. If you hit that thumbs down button, I'm just telling you, I'm gonna send the priest after you. You know.
And you don't want no problems.
And he ain't praying. I'm just saying, he ain't praying. Now, before we get started, we have a sponsor.
Right? We do have a sponsor.
Who's sponsoring us today?
Today we had Mad Villain Bistro, Bed and Breakfast, Bar and Grill, Lounge on the water today.
Yeah. Yo, it's a great place to go. If you've ever been to a bed and breakfast, Mad Lib does it the best. You should definitely check it out. You get your restaurant and amazing food. So
got bistro, got bar and grill, got a bar and grill, man, and it's on the water.
On the water. I mean, come on, man.
Like, what more can you ask for?
You should definitely check it out. It's worth your time. It's worth your time. So before we get started, your initial reactions after you watched, The Punisher. How'd you feel about it?
I felt that like a lot of people lost their life, and we needed to pray for them. No, but I just felt like another season, like a lot happened, a lot going on.
Yeah, it's funny when I got to like episode 12 or 13, I was like, you know what? We are a long way from the beginning.
Yeah.
In a good way, but dang, it was so much weight.
While I was driving home from work, I had one question. Where's Beth? The lady, the first lady from the bar. They never mentioned her ever again.
Well, I mean,
is she? Did she live?
Yeah, I mean,
we don't know that.
We got modern medicine. She was
no. But that preacher dude, we don't know what he did with her.
Oh, she fine. She went to the hospital.
It would have been nice if they wrapped up in the snipe. But you know what? Punisher season doesn't have no bows to it. There's no bows to them. There was one bow with the girl.
Yeah, the girl.
That was it. But then he came back and like, "Oh, we gonna shoot everybody up on this one." Like okay.
Big shout out to Instagram channel. We got Denise 1111 over here on YouTube. We got Star Drew. What up, Star Drew?
Nice
to see you.
That's
Star Drew. Star Drew, man. He out in them stars, man. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Star Drew. We here. Thanks for rolling through.
All right.
So you guys, if you haven't, seen how I review seasons when it comes to a whole thing,
spoilers.
I get into spoilers, definitely.
Super spoilers,
and I talk about the people. I want to start off light. I want to talk about Mahoney.
Okay.
Mahoney is a guy who.
Oh yeah.
Mahoney is a guy who's been through all the seasons, similar to Karen or Turk or something like that. Yeah. But Mahoney is he is such a solid guy, even though he was in the right but in the wrong because like our hero.
Yeah.
But man, I really like Mahoney.
He's the moral center, like because everyone else is blurring those lines. They're all over those lines. Of course, the Punisher, even Karen getting on the Karen, bed.
Yeah. And Mahoney is the one that's like trying to represent for what justice should be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even in the real world, we know that when you have a certain amount of money, there is no amount of justice that can bring you down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they can try to take you to court, but I mean, come on, man. We've seen this play out. That's why we need a Punisher because we've seen this stuff play out. Yeah. They'll get recesses and continuances, and it'd be like 5 years later, be like, hold on, they still in court for this thing? What? It's because they filed for continuous, and recess, and blah blah blah, and change the venue, and then appeal,
and then people's memories start going. That's how.
Yeah,
you said in your statement it was this. Now it's different. Now the story switch up.
Yep.
Why did it switch up?
And that's how they get you, and that's why I like Punisher style, but Mahoney's that guy that you need because Mahoney it's not that he's a dirty cop. You can trust him because we saw in Daredevil season 3.
All the
he came
Daredevils.
through and protected Daredevil and Karen when they needed it the most. So Mahoney is definitely a solid guy, but here he was just like, yo, what are you doing? Like Punisher left. And now he's back, and all of New York is going crazy. Yeah. And I'm just trying to put New York back where it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a dude in a China shop, and there's a bull in there, and he's trying to put plates back with it. And that's how Mahoney was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I respect him. He was kind of in our boy's way. Yeah. But I respect him because even he came around and being like, you know what? You know, he could have left me to die in that ambulance. Yeah, but he did.
He's a good dude. We know he's a good dude, but the way he go about his other stuff is like, come on, man. You're killing a lot of people, man.
The people that's
he's
dying,
only killing the bad guys.
Yeah, the people that's dying should be dead.
He's only killing the bad guys.
But at the same time, it's like, yo, you still dropping bodies.
You dropping over the city bodies, like
all over. Now you brought him up. I want to talk about Turk for a second.
Turk, my guy, Turk.
Go.
I believe Turk has been in every single Netflix show. Even like he was in Iron Fist 1 and 2, I believe. He's in Jessica Jones 1 and 2. Yeah. All 3 seasons, I believe, of Daredevil and both seasons of Punisher, I believe.
Yeah, because I guess Marvel had like their Huggy Bear.
Yeah. Because before it was Claire was like, but then when they introduced Punisher, Claire wasn't in Punisher.
Yeah.
And then she wasn't even in the last season of Daredevil. They just mentioned her name. They just mentioned her name
because she left off because her and Luke Cage had that split.
Yeah. It's Luke's fault, actually.
It's Luke's fault. You know,
Luke is one reason why Claire not around no more.
Yeah, true.
Come on, Luke, man. Punch holes in walls and stuff. It's your fault. Man. But Turk, he's an interesting character because he just like they always find Turk when they need like some information. And he's always like trying to do like, hey man, I'm legit. I'm legit now. Like, nah, you're not legit. So you still got your connection.
It's like he's legit. But he's still like knows, dude.
Yeah. Like he still got his foot in there.
It's because like Turk is as legit as a guy like him could be. Like he's not selling guns per se, but he still got DVDs on the logo.
Yeah, you know he's that guy. CD, DVDs, he's that guy.
CDs, DVDs, he's selling something in the trunk.
So he's got something illegal on.
Yeah. It's not like felony illegal.
He's a petty crime guy.
Yeah.
He's not doing nothing major. He's not killing nobody.
Yeah, he ain't killing people, but he just knows.
He might sell a couple pistols to somebody that might kill somebody.
Yeah. So he, he hit you with a couple burners real quick. Yeah. But nothing too much. But I liked how, he thought because Frank Street set him up.
He knew when he mentioned the guy's name that he was gonna get choked up and yoked up. By all them muscle-bound dudes in there.
Yo, man.
The muscle-bound Russians.
And we gonna talk about the muscle-bound Russians later.
Yeah.
But
Turk
like Turk was just like, man, yo, look, I tried. I told him to come, and then like even Frank was like, yo, I know this is set up. I know this is set up. But I'm glad Turk he made it out. He made it out safe.
Yeah. Turk survived all. Turk he's a survivor. Turk survived all of the Netflix shows.
Yo,
he's the one and only one that did.
Yo, he survived them all. He's that dude. He's slippery. He made it. He's that dude.
Yeah, Turk is the thread. Turk is the thread.
Turk is like he might not be the MVP, but Turk is that dude on the low.
He's unsung.
Netflix Marvel.
Yeah,
he's an unsung hero.
I never thought about that.
Because he give you guns when you need them.
Yep.
He give you info when you need them.
Got info, got guns.
And he be telling you exactly where to go and to navigate them dark waters of the streets. Yo, Turk is that dude on a sneak. Stardew said, "Oh, that guy from the car." Yeah,
the guy from the car, Turk.
Yeah, Turk, man. Like Turk is that dude, man. I gotta give him props. But into the main story, we get Frank trying to chill. He's like, yo, everything from New York went down, and I want to kind of like bounce around and stay off the grid, but I just want to be a normal guy, chilling, kicking it. Chilling. And you see from jump, Frank can't be normal.
He was doing pretty well there initially, like for like a day.
Frank was trying because we don't get the timeline
after.
No, actually we do because they say for months, and there's one point where the doctor says 6 months, when Ben is in, because one point they say a year, and there's another point where they say 6 months. So I'm assuming this is a year after.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a point where she says a year, and there's a point where she says 6 months. So I think it's been a year since it's happened.
Yeah.
And Ben, not Ben, that's the name of the actor. Billy.
Billy. I'm like, who's Ben? Like, he kept saying,
because I've seen so many interviews where it's like Ben Barnes.
When you were saying Ben, I was going back to Daredevil.
Yeah,
like, Ben, right. Like he dead. Ben dead.
Yeah, he been dead.
Can't pay nothing. Toe up.
So Billy has been in rehab for 6 months after the facial stuff, and we'll get into that later. But it's been a year, and he's just trying to like, yo, look, I just want to be cool. But even no matter where, it's always a douchebag around that can get slapped up.
Yeah.
And he ain't putting the full punish on him. Just a little timeout for you. Just snap a wrist or something.
Yeah. He touch him up a little bit. Just a little bit.
He
ain't kill him.
You ain't dead. Just a little touch on you. Just a little snap.
Yeah, and then the other dude, the big black dude, came in and was like, "Nah, we."
He was like, "You gotta go.
You out of here with this."
Not in my bar.
Yeah,
we ain't having that.
So he was a muscle. So that was great. Okay, he was good that day. Yeah. Met Beth, the bartender.
Word.
So
it wasn't too bad.
Everything was going good. Everything was going good.
But
and then the punk kid, was like,
we gonna talk about Amy. We gonna talk about Amy for a long time.
What's her first name? Was Rachel, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. The fake name was Rachel.
Rachel, I believe.
I think the fake name was Rachel. But but anyway, you can see that his antennas, you know what I'm saying? Like Money Mike, his antennas were still up because he saw the girl. He was like, yo, she look like she's in trouble. And people following her. So he keeping his eyes up. But at the same time, dude can't, man. I mean, he had like one night of passion. He smoothed it down. You know what I'm saying? Woke up, there was a kid there. Like,
but you know what, Frank? Not surprising, but Frank is really good with kids.
Yeah,
because you got to think of the first season of the
Frank is good with kids.
What's his name? His sidekick. Dude, what's his name?
Yeah, I can't.
His son. Remember? And the daughter.
Yeah,
I was like, Frank, don't mess with his woman, man. That'd be messed up, man. And he listening and stuff.
Yeah, it's like you want to know.
I'm glad he didn't do nothing like that.
He knows, this is the child that he got lost. So that's why, because at one time he was a family man, and seeing the girl in trouble, he had to step up, and when he stepped up. He
went full back to Punisher mode.
Yo, man, I'll say this. Let's talk about that scene real quick before we get into Amy. Let's talk about that scene. Hashtag equality. You know what I'm saying? Because 2 women got roped up in that bathroom.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was like, wait, can they do that? We're in 2019. Can they do that? Yo, he knocked them silly. I was like, yo, what's going on? I was like, wait. What's going on? They had knives and everything. I'm like, but what? Why he punching them up like that?
Yo,
he was equal opportunity.
He won't like, excuse me, miss, I ain't gonna beat you down. No.
Equal opportunity, butt whipping. I don't care who you is. You come at me with a knife. You getting everything. You getting all this Punisher right now. You getting full Punisher mode.
I mean, whooped him up good. And like the thing is, of course, this sparks off the whole rest of the show. And it's like, yo, I just thought this kid was in danger right now. Now I'm like, yo, hold up. Because even he was like, yo, there's a bunch of killers. They want you dead, man. Because even when she was telling them lies.
Yeah, lies.
I was like, nobody wants you dead this bad for nothing. And you don't know. Yeah. Like, if somebody wanted me dead that bad, I would know.
It's just mistaken identity. I came from school or whatever.
Like, come on, I was just hanging out of school. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Nah. So let's actually talk about Amy for a second.
Rachel, Amy, and all her other aliases.
Oh man, this girl is so. Teenagers, I know when I was a teenager, I know I got on people's nerves. I know I got my mom's nerves, my dad's nerves, all that. But there's something inherently disrespectful, ungrateful. Just like, all right, this dude saved your life.
Many times.
Let's just go off the first time. And like, are you kidding me? Like, she gives him lip. She got talk back. She got like, she don't want to tell him nothing, lying to him. And he looking at her like, I know you're lying. You know I know you're lying. And you're still telling me this lie. And like, why
she was living with the lie. She was like, I'm lying, lie till I die.
Lie till I die. Now I will tell you that if you're gonna lie, you might as well hold on to that lie because once you die. But I'm like, she is ungrateful. Then when she used Madani's credit card, I'm like, yo, are you kidding me?
She jacked a credit card, buying all kind of stuff, feet up. What you doing? You don't live here. You staying. You wearing ours.
Yeah, wearing her clothes.
I'm like,
no, good morning ain't the same size, but we're gonna let that go. We're gonna let that go for now. We're gonna let that slide. This TV.
It's TV.
But now I ain't gonna front. She did get some bomb pizza. That pizza did look good. Like,
that pizza did look.
She wanted that pizza.
And Frank knew what pizza that was. He's like,
yeah, Frank was like,
got some pizza. He was like, I disregard all stuff. You got some pizza. I'm gonna get that pizza. He was disregarding everything she did.
He was mad about everything until she said, I got pizza from such and such. She was like, oh, word?
We were like, well, I'm there.
Everybody, no matter where you're from, there's always that one spot, and it might be a spot for wings or Chinese food or pizza or whatever it is, or Italian, whatever it is. But you know that's the spot. Like, you know, whether it's carry out or eating in or delivery, know that's the
I found my pizza spot out here. We talked about it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact,
I need the name of that again because I need to check it out. I know it's semi-close to me, so I need to check that out. So it's like, but he let everything go. This girl bought a laptop, clothes, all kind. Look. Okay. She said that Madani didn't, she wasn't going to miss it. I don't care if I'm not going to miss it. I don't care if it's a dime. It's still mine. All right. I don't care what it is. It's my money.
She just the life that she was leading. That's what it's normal. Just stealing and just kind of just maneuvering around, whatever. That was her life before,
Yeah, and it's funny because it's that life that got her mixed up in much larger things. Because I was calling it when I was watching it, like my wife and I were watching it. We're like in episode 2 or 1 or 2, and I'm like, you know what? She's a petty criminal that got mixed up in some real crime.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, the one thing that she did wasn't a crime. She was just taking pictures at. But it was like a side gig.
Yeah.
Like taking pictures at a wedding or whatever, or like a get together or whatever.
Well, yeah, because technically, to her credit, the lady that ran the orphans, I can't remember her name, she's dead. And I can't remember what they call her, like Miss something. But she's the one that told the kids to take the pictures. So I don't think the kids knew what they were taking pictures of.
Yeah.
I think they just were taking pictures.
Yeah.
And they got paid to kind of like take these sneaky pictures.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They didn't know the severity. They didn't know that this was like, oh, this is for blackmail. They probably thought, oh, this is just paparazzi stuff or something like that. Yeah. And then, because Frank said, like, yo, blackmail, what you think's going to happen? There's 2 things that are going to happen with blackmail. 1, people pay you what they want to pay you and they capitulate. Or 2, they come for you. And in this case, the people were so powerful, they came for them.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, I will say the one part about Amy's story that I feel sorry for is that all her friends died in front of her.
Yeah.
Because that priest came in, he was like Darth Vader with younglings, boy. He came through that joint.
Who was there?
Swagger, and you go home.
Everybody gone.
Everybody, pow, everybody gonna die.
Basically, he's just like, that dude he was like a Punisher in his own right. Too.
Yeah, he was, because there's a couple of, and they show the kind of like the dichotomy between him, Billy, Frank, and how they're all slightly different.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about John in a second. Well, John, whose real name is Peter. I think it was Peter. They know it's his real name.
Yeah, Peter. I think it was Peter.
But we'll talk about John in a second. But Amy just killed me, like, over and over again. Even when she was trying to learn how to use the gun.
Yeah.
And like the dumb stunt that she pulled when Frank was coming home and just like almost got herself killed. And then of course Frank was already mad. Like, just dumb stuff.
Frank was already like, Frank was in like Super Saiyan Punisher mode.
Yeah.
So anything he was on alert. Like, what? He's like, he was.
It's crazy because as much as Frank had done for her, she was still like, up until dang near the end, homegirl was like just straight up ungrateful over and over and over again. Now, I will give Amy props.
I think she became grateful when Frank wasn't there and he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's the only time we heard because she was like, I need this dude to stay alive because he's not around now. I'm all exposed now. Yeah. I'm gonna need him to be alive and get out of jail and not be in jail. Because if he's in jail, I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah,
that dude John gonna come for me.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't stopping.
I will give it this. The whole nurse thing. I was just like, come on, man. Doctors, like, I mean, like, ain't nobody. Where is the security in this?
There was security there. Like, you look a little young for a nurse. Like, yeah, she is. Why don't you like look at her IDs?
Why don't you check her out a little bit? Get some credentials.
She had the thing, but the other thing I don't know no photo ID.
Oh yeah, that's true. She just had the little badge, just walked on up. Look, I will say this. I'm gonna stop the show for this. Not Paige. Sorry, Karen Page. Karen Page. Karen and Amy used the strength of white femininity to navigate this joint hard, because there is no way anyone else could have came up to that door and be like, I'm a doctor. And he would just be like, all right, come on in. He was just like, you look kind of young. She was like, yeah, I am young because I'm a super doctor or something. He was like, all right. He's like, come on, man. Come on. Look, white women just be running all through Marvel. All right, look.
Okay,
look at Karen in season 3 of Daredevil.
Karen should have died like 20 times.
Yo,
Karen all the seasons.
Karen should have been dead about 5 times.
Because especially because you said that when in our review about her stepping up to the like dudes that was talking like, hey look, hey girl,
yeah,
you did say that there too. You did say that. What up? Ronaldo's in the house and Mark's in the house. What up?
Oh,
Ronaldo?
what up to IG? How y'all doing?
Ronaldo and Mark's in the house.
What up? But yeah, that part kind of got me. But I will say this: one of the smartest moves she made was staying in that trunk. That was a smart move.
Oh yeah, because I didn't see that coming at all. I was like, where did she go? Neither. We no one knew where she went.
I thought she ran to like maybe another friend or something like that.
Well, no, she'd know better now. But that was the first friend sold her out.
Your dumb self. Like, and he told you.
But sometimes
she did kick her in the crotch though. She was like,
yeah.
She gave her that karate, that brown belt kick. But that was funny. Staying in the trunk was like super smart. That was super smart. She got to redeem herself for that. Well. Then she screwed it up. Well, if I didn't stay around the corner, no. Even if she was running for the guy, I was going to go that way anyway. She should have been downstairs in the car. Leave. You know what I'm saying? All the reasons we just need to back up with the guy. You don't know how to shoot it. Man, you know, like, get I knew you know with that war was gonna go off a little bit. But I knew he was gonna run through that wall though. Cause they would shoot up somewhere. I'm like, there's gonna be no wall left. There's gonna be no wall. He's shooting. He can jump through that. I'm ready to jump that wall. And I want to say on the side, she did use his technique on the other dude when she was like, oh yeah. He used that. Yeah. And she shot him. She did shoot him. Yeah. I love how you punish her. Like, oh, you ain't gonna now I killed him. Like, oh man. Yo, that's your boy. His rules are just so randomly kills people. His rules make sense though. Yeah, his rules make sense. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Now you're trying to kill you. You try to kill me, you're gonna spend your life selling drugs to people, terrorizing people, threatening people, hurting people, human trafficking, all this stuff. I ain't dropping one tear for it. And he got and in this New York City, he got a lot of people. Because New York is he got a list. Yeah, he got a list. It's like major crimes all the way down to the petty stuff. Yeah. He going major first. He going super major first. Because we going break in a second. But Amy at the end, I'll say this. Amy, you almost made me cry. That hug. Oh yeah. I got a little tight right here. Yeah, because I mean, the way they positioned it. Yeah, basically, she was the daughter that he got. Right? Yeah, he needed a daughter. She needed a father. Yeah. And that's what made that connection so strong. Yeah, it was so tenuous because she wouldn't learn. You know, any other kid would be like, "Dad, you know, do this in my life." Thank God. Yeah, you got to think of her upbringing. That's a deficiency, you know, there's something missing there. So she had learned. But sometimes you learn, what is it? You don't learn, you feel. You got to but she learned. She did learn.
She learned in the end.
You know, she learned.
She had scuba dive many bullets and many chasing her and running to learn.
Yo, man, speaking of
hard lesson.
Very hard lesson. She was scared straight.
Yeah, she learned the hard
scared straight. Now, another character I want to get into is Ward Curtis.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say Curtis. I thought you were going to say Curtis.
No, Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis.
Curtis is a rock. He's a true rock and a dude that he's trying. He's trying to help people. He's doing his best to try to see the brighter side of things. He's trying to move on and have a life after. You know what I mean? The army. He's in the Navy. I think he was in the Navy. He's out to have a life
as the optimist of the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
The one that sees like change. He wants people that he knows to change because the world they're in is not war zone anymore. That life should be over. So he's trying to get people to transition into the real world. What's the reality? Move on, get a girlfriend, just start dating, doing things that aren't like, okay, I'm a good
wake up,
practice, kill people,
Big shout out to the chat. We got Mr. Black Culture in the house. What up? Nice to see you.
Who's the other person up there?
We got Star Drew. We got Jubrai Singh.
Frank Smith.
I hope I'm not screwing up your name. They said, have you guys completed season 2? Yes.
Yes.
All of season 2 we're running through the characters. Spoilers. Super spoilers.
Don't watch it if you haven't seen it.
But Mr. Black Culture, what up? Star Drew, what up? I like Curtis because he's trying. He's caught between this kind of group of friends. It was like him, Billy, Frank.
Yeah.
And even in the first season, he knew Billy had to go. And now it's like you're digging up these old wounds and kind of having to deal with it again.
Yeah.
And how are we going to deal with it? And even the nurturing side that he showed to Amy was just, wow. I don't see this season working without him. Frank. I don't think Frank could be, because you need that little bit of conscience, like, no, man, look, you wilding right now. you wilding. Like, right now, you got to reel it in. And even his conversation with Madani, but then you see that he rides hard for his boy because when Mahoney had, Frank and gunpoint, he was like, I ain't gonna let you get it. Hey, I ain't gonna let you go. I ain't gonna let you do that. I ain't gonna let you take him. He brought off the front. Yeah,
even to his own detriment. His relationship with his girlfriend.
Even though I'm assuming that they kind of.
I don't know, man. He was going for a while.
Yeah, he was.
And got beat up like 3-4 times too. Like he got that preacher put a hurt on him.
That preacher.
He got his listen though. But he got it. Cause when he put that brass knuckle on, man, because he got that fake leg. Yeah, fake leg. He put good. You guys listen.
Because Curtis is not a small guy.
Yeah, Curtis
is probably about 6'4".
He put a whooping on him, but when that dude hit him with that one brass knuckle, I was like, it's over now.
The brass
Curtis got. I'm like this. My thing was like, don't kill Curtis. You need Curtis to be dead. Like, don't kill him.
And even at the end, when Curtis was like, I'm gonna come and it's gonna be just me or whatever, and he called Frank. Imagine how hard it was for him to call Frank.
Instead of being like, and try to help him out.
Because it's like my last words to him, I lied to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but we know what has to happen. Yeah, it comes to Billy, we know.
Curtis was the only one that actually pulled, technically could pull the trigger. Because Madani couldn't do it. When she shot him, she started it.
Yeah, she started it. Killing him. Those 2 bullets in his stomach, I was like,
that doctor, that was funny.
that doctor?
That malpractice doctor, doing doctoring on the side. That was funny. He's like, once the dude passes, I'm throwing that man out. We good.
He put it in the dumpster.
So that man in a dumpster. He's like, I'm good with you. That was funny. He's like, his hands were shaking and stuff. He's like, sure, should be drinking. I'm like, yeah, drink the drink.
He's like, I'm functioning.
I'm like, oh, yeah, that was funny.
Oh, man. But Curtis, big shout to him. You know what? I might, when we get to the end, he's in the running for MVP in this episode. This season. Curtis is my guy. For real. Yeah. But I guess before we get into the last mainly on the good people side. I want to talk about John and the whole thing that he's wrapped up in.
Yeah.
Because John is honestly just another piece, another toy, another tool, another pawn of these rich people that are kind of like holding him hostage
And
due to the because what they've done is essentially used religion and kind of emotional debt because of all the money that they've given to him and all of the stuff they've done for his family. So they kind of like
born again, kind of dealing with that. So he's trying to stay on the straight and narrow.
Yeah,
but he's still killing people. So I'm like, how?
Yeah,
but how you guys sanctioning?
Because what they've done is because they've taken him so far into the religious part. Because notice when he quotes a lot of stuff is like First Testament stuff. So they're going to like their own like yo, if you read the Bible, like everybody like the New Testament when Jesus comes and be like, look, whatever you do, I'm gonna wash you with blood. I got your back. I can save you. The First Testament, God was not playing. God will kill a whole city and be like, look, y'all out. Like, and that's what they kind of like, oh, these are sinners, and he's very like, they sold him that, they sold him that stuff, and of course, that plus the like they've done so much for him.
And that's how that's basically him being reformed in his life.
Yeah, got 2 kids. Yeah, now he got 2 kids, and so he's essentially got a good life because he's turning life around. These people have done so much, and I owe them. And
so they took advantage of that. They took advantage of him in that, and I'm glad in the end that he didn't die. And then he still has 2 kids. Yeah, because that was wrong what they did with his wife.
Yo, that was wrong because they knew they essentially sent him on a mission that they thought he died on. So
it was too long. They knew the wife was going to die anyway.
Because they're like, yo, he's going to end up getting killed or arrested anyway. You don't have to worry about it.
And literally, that they could have did something with the wife to kill her anyway. Slowly, like we were treating her. We
don't trust. But the funny thing is, as bad as you thought the dad was, the mom was calling him.
I'm glad they got what they got. Ooh, they got it bad. I mean, she got it bad.
See, there's still an echo or the sound is wavy. See,
sound is wavy. What's that mean?
Is it, see, echo or the sound is wavy?
Wavy. What does that mean?
You said there's an echo? Is it maybe too loud? I don't know.
Sound is
weird. Yeah. You said robot talk, maybe.
Check your settings sometimes. So YouTube slow down people's live streams come on, they kind of slow it down. So make sure you're on at least 480 and up, right?
Yeah.
You want to be 240 or if you can get 960 up, you get to.
Yeah, at least.
Anyone else? Let us know what it sounds like.
Yeah, let us know what it sounds like.
We don't go like.
We ain't trying to mess y'all up. Let us know what you sound like.
That.
Yeah, let us know what's up. And, I'm glad to switch out some stuff.
Yeah, we gotta work it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. We'll get y'all straight, baby. That's the last thing. Yeah. So let us know. We'll keep an eye on. Let us know if it's that we're too loud or let us know what's up. Because we might have to fix a battery.
Well, yeah, we're gonna that.
It might be a battery or two that we gotta fix, but that's it. But John just relentless. But I like his awakening.
Oh yeah, when he went back to his old. Let me say it's not good for me to be back with the old people.
Yeah, and he was like, "You're gonna have to go
way there, hey man, that's it."
And I like the way they cut it with him kind of like healing from it and then showing it. Yeah. He went through. They put a whooping on him and he whooped everybody. They put a whooping on him. Yeah, I will say this show shows some stuff that people should not. I mean, of course, this is still like a superhero genre, but
this is a graphic.
And there's some stuff that people should be in rehab for like 8 weeks.
Yeah,
they just get a little tape, put a little spit and tape on it.
Yeah, this season was pretty. Well, the first season graphic, graphic,
why even the stuff they go through, it's bro, you need to take
in real life these people would be dead.
Yeah, in real life these people would have to be
Wow, like what?
Bro, come on, man.
You're not gonna make it after that. You're not getting out.
Nah, you done for that.
But everybody, for the whole season, like you see Punisher's like face is getting more mangled and beat up.
Yeah,
And then John's face is getting more mangled and beat up. Like the people are getting. I mean, how they got so much internal bleeding?
yo,
Like they dead, man. Like
now,
that's what you know is TV.
yeah, you know it's TV. I do want to jump now to Agent McDonald.
What you want to say about her,
man? Make your mind up. Make your mind up. Frank had left New York.
Frank was good.
Frank was minding his business. You brought him back. You. Now, at the same time, y'all should have had way more guards on Billy, but they had become an NYPD issue, not a homeland. So she couldn't really do that. But come on, man. Like, she makes it hard for you to feel bad for her because of the choices that she makes.
Yeah. But it's like the same thing she did in the first season. It's like she's the same character. Like she didn't deviate from her character. Her character's still the same character.
Yeah, it's like she's like she wants kind of recompense for.
Yeah, she's trying to toe the line, but she just needs to make up her mind. Like,
Yeah, make up your mind.
And I get it because she been through trauma. She's been like everyone in this show has been through trauma. And all really haven't dealt with. Yeah, they all trying to deal with this trauma. Yeah, really bunch of stuff. John is on the trauma. His former life, it seemed like it was like an Aryan race, kind of like not Nazi, but like that kind of like white supremacy kind of situation. Yeah, because his stuff was burned off, but you could tell that was like the white supremacy dude. Yeah, so he was saying, if I saw you before, I would just already judge you. I would have judged you before even know who you are.
And he made the curtain. Yeah, and what he meant is biblical judging, being the judgment like God who died, not judging just like, oh, that person didn't do this. That's not the judgment. No. He's not talking about critiquing. He's talking about judgment. I like the final judgment. I like when you wear those shoes there. Like, no. So, Donnie is a character that I'm like, can you get out of your own way and just let something happen? Like, you bring him back to New York, but then you want to control. It's like you're bringing a wild animal back to a wild city and saying, stay in this cage, okay? It don't work. I'll tell you when to come out. Yeah, it don't work like that. And then when she was like, you got 24 hours to leave New York, you don't tell. How you gonna bring me in talking about I got 24 hours to leave New York? Yeah, when you decided that I ran out my usefulness. Yeah. It don't work that way. Later for that, son. She's playing with some other rules that we ain't playing by. Nobody's playing by her rules. Nah, we ain't doing that. So it was tough to see her because she was frustrated. And then when she kind of gave up all of Frank's secrets to Kristen, now of course she didn't know, but I'm like, yo, you should be like, why are you calling me? What you calling me for? Yeah. Like, what? Why you calling me? But she was getting played by everybody. Yo, she got played by Billy in the first season. Murder got played by Kristen in the second season. The only person that's been straight up with her was Frank. Frank like, I'm here to kill. Yeah, that's it. Let me be who I'm going to be. Thank you. And I love when he was talking about his wife saying that, I went and spoke to her, and she was like, this is who you are. You will be who you are meant to be. He said she knew when they were together, like, this guy's, he's not. All right, see, y'all sound robotic in the audio. All right, sound is off. All right, cool. All right, give us a second. I'm going to try something. We're going to be back in like 2 seconds. I'm going to mute it. I'm going to try some things, and we're going to be good. All right? So we got you. Hold up. All right, y'all, we back.
That's it.
So we good.
You play both of them?
Yeah. So we good.
Everybody, let us know you can.
Let us know if you can hear us. Let us know. Let us know.
Y'all let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We good now? We good?
Let's see. We gotta wait for that.
We should be good.
We should be good.
I think we good.
What's that? It's all love. God bless my man.
I think we good. We good. We good now?
We gotta have people like pop like some emojis in chat. You know, good. Like,
Yo, if we good, put a thumbs up, put a smiley face. You know what I'm saying? Let us know we good. I think we good, but let us know. Make sure, we straight.
audio still robotic.
That's interesting. Still the robot sound. Interesting.
Robot sound.
I wonder why. Because we never had this before.
Alright, IG, we about to roll out.
Yeah, let's see if it's that. It might, but we'll be back, y'all.
Well, no, it's about to end anyway.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah, let's come hit you up.
Give us 1 second.
Thanks for coming out. Ronaldo, Denise,
Ronaldo, Grace.
The squad's in the house. Without, I'll DM.
Yeah. All right, Charlie. All right, see. All right, so it's on now.
Hold on, let me just do this. Airplane mode.
All right, cool. Got that T-Pain 2.0. Yo, you know what? I'm not mad at that, though. I'm not mad at T-Pain.
All right, so let us know.
All right, let us know what we looking like now. Yeah, it might be a streaming issue. Maybe it's a YouTube joint. Poverty stream. Oh man, struggle stream. Struggle stream is happening. Let's start that struggle stream.
Oh man.
So how we set it now? Same thing. Same. Well, see, that's the thing with what's up?
Maybe I can see what it sounds like.
See. Let's look at this real quick.
Volume. Do you have like a test microphone?
Nah. Look, we should be good. I don't know. We stream like this all the time. You know what? I'm gonna throw this on YouTube because we stream like this all the time. We never had the robot voice before, so I'm gonna throw this on. I'm gonna throw this on YT. I don't think this is us. This is the one where I don't think it's our fault this time. Normally it's my fault. Usually I break something. But I'm gonna say I don't think we broke something this time.
You both time robot that has to be just going in.
Yeah, it's like, but see, we're gonna be like doubling. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's alright, crush that. See, I don't know where.
Someone hit up Young Metro. We about to make a hit. Tell me you.
Alright, hold up. Let's try this.
Do you have any kind of
I know we Matt, we looking good. Yeah, it's the stream. It's the stream that's doing this. I don't know why.
See when it started though.
See what? We doing some testing on the side. We doing some testing.
What the whole stream is like? Just started. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, just like all of a sudden happened.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Trying to look at
maybe
easy cut.
yeah, we did that, Alan. I don't know. Yo, on the real, straight up, it's Autobots transform. Alright guys, the stream is acting crazy. So since it's acting crazy, I ain't gonna do y'all like this. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging out there like that. I know the audio is bad. I don't know why the stream is acting up. Start screen transform.
Oh, man.
I don't know why the stream is acting like this. I apologize, guys, because normally YouTube, same setup, everything, and YouTube's usually good. We were just here Thursday night, everything was fine. So
Everything was everything.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because even when I took the mic out, we were still like, watch this. Like,
Wait, the mic, something has a microphone?
check that. All right, the sound now. Is it still robotic? See, it's the same thing. Tony, this joint is street, yo. YouTube bugging, y'all. It's YouTube bugging. YouTube is bugging, y'all. So, look,
Yo, say I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
All right, bottom that or crash that. All right. So, guys, we apologize. I don't know why the stream's acting like this. Everything's looking good. We're golden. But real quick, we'll just wrap up saying, Punisher was dope. We did have some more stuff to get through, but, you know, I ain't going to struggle stream y'all. I ain't going to do that to y'all. I ain't going to do y'all like that. So, what I'll say is, YouTube be getting me sometimes. That ain't nice.
It's YouTube.
Yeah, I think. Oh, so it's you. Oh, so this is on all YouTube stuff? Is it?
I see that dude that on streams.
Oh, he's not streaming right now?
It was you stream at 10 o'clock. He starts streaming.
Right. Well, guys, thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming through. You know, love Punisher. Final thoughts on Punisher?
A lot of people got killed. A lot of people got killed. I thought it was a good season. A lot of ups and downs, roller coaster. But a lot of people died. And I thought Punisher...
People that deserve to die.
Yeah, I thought Punisher was even more... Found more of himself, actually.
Yeah.
He was more...
Because I wanted to cover Frank last, and unfortunately, with the stream and YouTube,
I do like a makeup.
We'll talk about Punisher next Thursday a little bit after the hip hop stuff. So Thursday night after Beast Vibes Life, when we cover our albums, we'll talk about Frank and the Punisher a little bit more. I apologize, guys. I'm so sorry, but it's not us. It's YouTube, yo. I checked the audio. I checked the strength. Checked the stream strength. Everything's fine. So, so y'all remember the channels that don't come in all the way.
Oh yeah. Like we had to, like, if you had to dial.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you for checking this out. To my left, I have Arckatron.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? I sound like Arckatron now. Arckatron. ARCK.
Alright, and I am that NERDSoul. That's right, THATNERDSOUL on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. I'm close to 1,000, and on Twitter, so am I close to 1,000. Holla at me. Follow me. Get down on that. But make sure you hit that like button. If you hit that thumbs down button, I'm going to send break your way, and you ain't going to like it. Also, share this to your folks. Make sure you subscribe. Keep a brother rolling, because the more stuff that I can do, y'all can have fun and we can talk together and do stuff like Autobots roll out. I figure y'all like that. So, for us to you, we say